Two real estate agents, one rookie,
I just want it to be perfect.
one pro.
No offers, new price.
Find out what it takes to get to the top and stay there in The Agents. Last year, pro agent Katriena Dean did close to $6 million in deals.
Hi, Diana. Katriena here. Just wanted to confirm we're on for tonight.
This year, she wants to break that record.
I have a goal of 32 deals, and I'm going to break the $6 million mark.
But a good business year resulted in a bad year for her love life.
I work extremely long hours. That means most nights I'm eating dinner all alone. It would be nice to eat dinner with somebody again, but most men are not too crazy about me answering my BlackBerry in the middle of dinner, or even worse, cutting dinner short to go out on an offer. But I am more than willing to put my romantic life on hold so that I can reach that goal of breaking the $6 million mark.
Reaching her goal can mean taking on challenging clients, like FSBOs.
FSBO, which stands for sale by owner.
Rappy and Suki tried to sell their 3-bedroom townhouse in a complex near the airport on their own for $337,900. After 3 months, they turned to Katriena for help.
Why am I taking on Rappy and Suki as clients? Call me a little crazy, but every once in a while I like to take on a FSBO to convert them and to dazzle them with my expertise. I'm a pro, and it's going to take a pro to sell this place. Now, in terms of price, I know you guys had a number in your head.
$337,900.
We could try. I think that's a little ambitious, but we could try. We are going to be, of course, the highest ever listed in this complex. So we're going to be about $17,000 away from the highest listed price. We probably would get under asking.
Okay, let's try it like that then.
FSBOs are tricky clients. Let's remember, there's not a lot of trust here. I have to list at this price for 1 week. Then, when there's no action, Rappy will move on the price. Oh, now the big topic that nobody ever wants to discuss. Commission. How much do you think I'm worth? Normally, it's anywhere from 6 to 5 being the standard. If we're doing it at 4%, are you comfortable with that?
So 2.5 for the other guy?
2.5 for the other guy, 1.5
Okay.
on my end. I have been the agent for Rappy's father and 2 of her brothers. The family business is very important to me. I mean, if you wanted me to meet bottom barrel and do 3.5, we'll do 3.5. Does that make you feel better knowing that?
I don't know, I was just under the impression that it was gonna be 3.5 if we got out asking, and if you got more, then it'd be 1.5.
You mean
For
4. So we'll do 3.5.
Yeah.
And if we get close to or near the asking, then we'll negotiate at that
I
point.
thought-
That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Okay? I feel like I've just been kind of raped in terms of commission. Okay. To keep the family happy, I have to keep Rappy happy.
Rookie agent Janice Rushford is happy. She did $7 million in deals her first year out.
We'll be right over. About 10, 15 minutes maybe.
Janice has been dating her boyfriend and mentor Kent for the last year, and now they're planning to marry.
We're planning a wedding in about a year or so, and it's all a really big step, but we're having a really great time.
Janice heads out to hold an agent's open house for new clients Bill and Ann, who need to sell Ann's late mother's home. It's a detached brick house in move-in condition on a corner lot in Toronto's East End. Current list price, $439,900.
The challenge for me is going to be finding a buyer at the price that we're listed at, $439,900. It's a little higher than the market would indicate price-wise. We're inviting the agents from the offices out around the property to join us for lunch and have a look around the house. Some agents cater their food, so I just like to do it this way. It's more personal, and I just want it to be perfect.
Katriena has had Rappy and Suki's townhouse on the market for 5 days. There have been no offers. So today, Katriena will take Rappy to see comparables, what other similar townhomes in the neighborhood are listed for, to try to get her to reduce the price.
Hello again, I'm back.
Usually, I show clients comparables on paper. Now, experience has taught me that FSBOs need to see the comparables with their own eyes. Once Rappy sees the other townhouses, she'll understand that her place should be listed at $320,000 and not $337,900. And the conversion from FSBO to trusting client will begin.
First, Katriena shows Rappy a home that is similar and has been on the market for 20 days at $320,000.
The kitchen's really nice, but narrow.
It's nice draperies, nice finishings. That's very nice. So this is what we get for $320,000.
Next is a townhouse listed at $33,000 less than what Rappy wants for her home.
All right. Pink. So here we have similar layout. Kitchen is nice. The pot lights make quite the difference. They've got the upgraded appliances. So here we have an idea of what $304,900 will get you. Now, given what we saw today, what do you think of our price?
I still think we're in a good price because they're different layouts. They don't have the family room. We have bigger, much more space.
I'm not sure that that worked. People may ask, well, why don't I take a hard approach with Rappy and Suki and say, look, guys, it's $320,000 or nothing. But some people need to learn the hard way.
We'll give it 2 weeks tops. No offers, new price.
I'm not gonna let this FSBO beat me down.
Hi, Pansy. How are you? Hi. Good, thanks. Hi, Ken. How's it going? Thank you. The goal today is to have the agents come through the property, see it, and hopefully either have a client that the house might suit, or perhaps they're about to meet a client and then they have this house in their mind so that we can get the house sold. No, the basement's not finished. It's about 7 feet down there, so really nice.
Yeah, pretty good height. Concrete block.
Hey, Al, how are you? Good to see you. Come on in. They just redid the hardwood floors, all new windows. I think the agent's open house went quite well. We had quite a few people through.
It's good.
The original owners from the builder.
Great house, Janice.
Hopefully an agent will come who has a client who wants to pay $439,900.
We can try.
Katrina's clients, Rappy and Suki, have had their house on the market for 10 days. There still have been no offers.
I had a phone call with Rappy about dropping the price, but she just won't budge.
So today, Katriena is holding a public open house.
Slash dining room.
Oh, this one more.
Yeah, laundry's here, but it's always nice to have that extra space, you know, when you have company.
It's good, it's spacious, and it's too small to be used as.
There's been a lot of negative comments today, but I guess I have to expect that. I mean, we're asking $337,000 for the house. People are expecting to see $337,000 worth of house.
That's before?
No. And quite frankly, we don't have it here.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And thank you for coming out in the rain today. After the showing, I go home, pour myself a glass of something. At this point, I'm not fussy, alcoholic, who knows? I mean, I can't continue like this. The price has to change now.
Rookie agent Janice sold a neighbor's bungalow to builder Chris 6 months ago. Purchase price, $335,000. Today, Janice is meeting with Chris to sign an agreement to sell the property again. Now, it's a 2-story, 4-bedroom house in progress. Current list price, $749,900.
Chris wasn't my client when he bought this property. He called off the sign, and we knew that whoever bought the property was going to build on that lot. The house was really in as-is condition. The roof is on and the exterior has kind of come together. Like the outside looks amazing.
Oh, it's come along pretty good.
Yeah. This is a huge kitchen.
Kitchen guy just came to measure today.
Setting the price for a property before it's actually complete can be a challenge. You have to go really by the specs and what the builder is putting together. Very nice.
So here we have the master bedroom. The ceilings are all raised.
Wow,
Cathedral ceilings, they'll be all the way around.
that's a great, great feature. You know what? I mean, they get 4 bedrooms, private drive, garage in this neighborhood with the school districts.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna have a problem. I think you did a good
Oh, I
job.
like that
Yeah.
idea. I like the way you're talking.
So the sale price right there, $749.9. Perfect. And then my signature. There we go. And we're good to go.
Yeah, just needed a buyer, eh?
Nice little project to keep you out of trouble, eh?
Well, a little bit of trouble, right?
Which way's the door again?
I like the way you're talking.
Pro agent Katrina has had Rappy and Suki's townhouse on the market for 84 days.
It was a long 84 days. I've had open house after open house, showing after showing. I finally got Rappy and Suki to drop the price to something closer to the comparables. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. It's 3 days later and we're getting an offer.
Current list price, $324,900, a $13,000 drop.
So I just remain calm when he gives the offer.
You remain calm. I want to see your poker face. Show me your poker face. Beautiful. I will do all the communicating back and forth.
Poker face.
Poker face, remember the poker face. I like to bring my clients to all offer presentations. I figured this way, if we all have face-to-face interaction, we can get to the end of the deal or close a deal a lot quicker. Let me go grab him, take a deep breath. But having Rappy here is a little nerve-wracking. Remember, poker face.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
Come on in. How you doing?
Nice to meet
Nice
you,
to
Marcella
finally meet you.
Marchese.
Are we ready to dance?
Absolutely. First of all, I'd like to apologize for being here on a Saturday night. My clients really love your house. They're a young couple with 2 young children, and they want me to proceed with an offer. Here's a copy for you.
You have a purchase price of $295.
The offer is $29,900 less than the current list price.
Irrevocable until 6 p.m. tomorrow. So they're giving us just a little under 24 hours to decide yay or nay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to ask for a few minutes with Rappy and Suki, and we'll
problem.
back in.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Okay, I hate that.
$295 is low.
I just... No.
So what did you want to sign back at?
320?
Now she wants 320 after all of this time.
Sure, no problem.
Hi, Marcello. We're just about ready for you anytime now. Come on in.
Janice's clients Bill and Ann have had their house on the market for 34 days. There have been no offers. The price has been reduced to $399,000, a drop of over $40,000.
Bill and Ann and I sat down and had to talk about the price, adjusting it from $439 to $399. So we've done that, and I put an ad in the paper, so we're hoping to have a really great open house today.
Katrina prepares her client's sign back of $320 to counter the potential buyer's offer of $295,000.
And come on in. How you doing? Now I can understand where they're coming from. First-time buyers, and so we have signed back, and we've signed back considerably higher than what you came in at.
Okay. I can't promise you.
You work
though.
your charm.
I'll do my very best. I mean, you know, it is what it is. And I hate to say it. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be very difficult for them to come up to this price. And
There comes a point where you really have to wonder, is it worth being out late on a Saturday night, negotiating a lowball offer for clients who deep down really don't think that what I do is worth paying for? Where would I rather be? Who knows? Dinner? Dancing? A date?
Pro agent Katrina's clients Rappy and Suki have received their first offer for their townhouse, $295,000. Almost $30,000 less than the list price. Rappy and Suki have counteroffered at $320,000.
we have a 22-month-old baby in there and a 3-month-old baby in there, both crying at the same time. I've brought them up, you know, another $13,000, and much more after that's going to be very difficult. Very difficult.
The potential buyers are signing back at $308.
You know what? The prices of 2007 are gone. And my client, she's very concerned that why is there no action? And you have a buyer who's willing to buy your house. We got to work with this offer and,
Even though I'm not too pleased with the way Marcello's speaking with my clients, the reality is, although there are many agents in the city, the chances of us doing business again are good. So I'm gonna have to just kind of bite my tongue and play nice.
I will let you know.
Terrific.
Okay?
Okay.
I don't appreciate being told to hurry up because he has little ones in the car. They shouldn't have bought them. I'm selling a house,
We need to take our time, but I know that based on, of course, you just heard all
my
that.
heart gut says no.
I mean, the question right now is he did say that anything much more than this will be impossible. Okay, I mean, we could try one more time or we could just leave it as is. You have to be 100%. It's your house. I'm selling your house.
So I'm back at 317 and that's my last offer. That's it.
Rookie agent Janice's open house has been underway for an hour. But even after the $40,000 price drop, no buyers came to see it.
I think with what's just gone on in the news regarding the market and the fact that it's cold out, everyone's kind of in a holding pattern. So we're not seeing as many people through open houses as we did in the past. I try to remember why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the homeowners, for them, to have the house sold for them.
Round 3.
Right, we're all fresh at the beginning. Now we're starting to tire.
Can get tiring, that's for sure.
So this is what my client would like.
Katriena presents the buyer's agent with a sign back of 317.
No, I don't think this is gonna work, quite honestly. If it doesn't, I'll just...
Call me, let me know.
I'll call you as soon as I have an answer.
Even if this deal doesn't get done tonight, I just want this deal done. You need to get a key and just let yourself in from now on. Did you see the lockbox there?
It's not much higher, but they've instructed me on take it or leave it.
This is final.
This is final.
The offer is $310,000, still $7,000 less than what Rappy and Suki are looking for.
But this is all I could do for you. I've tried my very best.
So that's it. That's the blood from the stone.
That's it.
Okay, let us sleep on it. I
Because
don't
we
want
want to take some time and think about it. Yeah, let's kind of cut out the back
Absolutely.
and forth. Brutal. That was one of the toughest negotiations I've had this year.
Thank you so much.
much.
Thank you.
Pro agent Katriena ended a late night of negotiating with an offer of $310,000 for clients Rappy and Suki's townhouse.
But this is all I could do for you. I've tried my very best.
Okay, thank you so much.
Rafi.
This morning, the buyer's agent has surprised Katriena by upping the offer.
We're back at Rappy and Suki's. We have Marcello meeting me here. He's got a new offer for me. $2,000 higher than where we left off yesterday. Hallelujah. Change that. That's a lovely number.
Yeah.
Officers
We've worked
can read
way
this.
too hard for this.
Hello again. Look at what the wind blows in. They have come back and changed their offer, and they're going at $312. How do you feel about that? Are you happier?
Yeah. Did I convert Rappy and Suki from FSBOs to trusting clients who would use a professional for their next real estate transaction?
Yes, I can hear the relief, like, oh my God.
Success was sweet.
Put it here for a job well done.
Thank you so
We're
much.
done.
I could use a day off or a night out, but I'm not gonna get one. Next best thing.
Right now, I'm going to get out of this cold. I'm going to wrap it with some warm towels at the spa. I need this, really. If I don't get this time, I won't be very good at selling any more houses.
Maybe someday I'll have time to go out on a date again.
After 60 days, Janice's clients Bill and Ann have decided to take their house off the market.
A couple of days ago, I went to see Bill and Ann to discuss options. They were toying with the idea of renting the property over the winter as opposed to selling it just because of the snow and no one being in the house. It's really hard on Bill.
All right.
You know, you don't want him shoveling snow
No, I
and
don't, no.
going down and back and forth. So, you know, having someone to rent it, you know what, whatever you guys want to do, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So whether it's this spring or it's a year or 5
Yeah.
years from now, you know what, whatever I can do to help you guys, I'm fine with that. Okay. No problem. Hi, sweetie.
Thank you.
And after 36 days, builder Chris's house also remains unsold.
Chris's house is still on the market, but he knew from the beginning it would be a challenge to sell a property that was still under construction. So he's happy to keep it on the market and have me find a buyer for it, either while it's under construction or once it's finished. I put these together for the house. For me, success as an agent means taking care of people. It's not about the deals or the money, it's about the relationships with my clients. If I take care of those, the deals will come. It may not be today or tomorrow, but I will sell these houses for Bill and Ann and for Chris.
All right, take care. Have a
Bye.
good day. Ciao.
Now my son Jonathan and I are going ice skating with Kent. Kent and I have put together a wedding plan that includes skating. And so I'm teaching him to figure skate because we're going to skate for our wedding song instead of dance.
Let me just warm up a bit.
I'm so excited. I can't wait for people to see us skating together at our wedding. You're getting pretty quick.
For more, go to WNetwork.com/theagents.